The one thing I noticed in Bronny's game over the past several months, and I thought it was crazy until I saw some other people talking about it, is Bronny, it appears to seem, he has gotten more athletic. Call me crazy, but I think Bronny will only continue to get bigger, stronger, and faster. Whoa, hold on, I got a bone to pick. So from time to time I go on Twitter, whether it's because you guys tag me in something or I just want to see what's trending. If you have Twitter, you know what I'm talking about. You can go to the Explore page and it'll tell you what's trending in the United States. And also if you get on Twitter a lot, it'll have your own category where it says trending for you or in your area. Well, can somebody explain this to me? I couldn't help but notice for the past 3 or 4 days, every single time I check the Explore page, it says Ruby Rose is trending in the United States. I have heard of her. I don't know why and I don't know where, but I have heard the name, but I didn't know who she was or what she looked like. Like, for example, you could have showed me a picture of her and I would have known that was her. But I was curious. I saw her name trending for, like I said, 3 or 4 days. So I was like, okay, what is this about? Who is this person? I gotta click on it. And man, oh man, to say I'm disappointed in humanity, I think that's an understatement. With the very little, and I mean very little research I did, it's easy to tell this is another OnlyFans chick and she's only famous because she's hot. And that's not my opinion. I'm going off of what I see on Twitter. And it is insane. You got people out here acting like they've never seen a good looking female. Me personally, I don't understand why people are freaking out over her because there is plenty of females that look just as good as her. I also saw apparently she likes to label herself a rapper, song artist, whatever you want to call it. And sorry. How do I say this nicely? I find that ridiculous. You want to know why I find that ridiculous? Because in not one of these tweets I'm going to be showing you right here, and any tweet out there that was trending, nobody said, oh my god, I love Ruby Rose's music. I haven't listened to her music and don't plan on it, but let me get serious and get to the main point of why I'm talking about this. She got booked for a show recently, and she shows up, and the guy that booked her didn't want to pay her up front, or didn't want to pay her at all, something like that. And there was this video going around where she was calling this dude broke and all that good stuff. When I first saw the video clip, I may throw it in here, I may not. I was like, okay, she's got a little attitude to her, maybe some ego, but it is what it is. That's the only video I saw. But then I saw some more video clips where she went on the Eat Day with Aiden Ross, and she was talking about how she's the breadwinner, she's the boss female, she's a high value female, and blah, 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 blah. And when I saw that, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And I want to make this extremely clear. I'm not even mad at Ruby Rose. Here's what I'm getting to, and here's what I'm trying to say, and I'm not talking about Ruby Rose. This is just a prime example. What OnlyFans has done, is doing, and more than likely will continue to do, is giving girls millions of dollars that have no talent whatsoever, and they don't even have to work for it. It takes no talent to look pretty and take a couple of pictures here and there, post them online, and make $1 million a month. And I gotta make this clear once again, I'm not solely talking about Ruby Rose. Although yes, if she wasn't hot, she'd probably be working a 9 to 5. That's besides the point. And just let me show you this right here. I'm sure some of you saw this where Karina Kofi, however you say it, whatever, that's besides the point. Karina, she made over $1 million every month from OnlyFans. I'll show you the screenshot right here. You can see it. This isn't per year, this is for per month. And I have a genuine question. Can one of you in the comments please explain to me what Karina's talent is? What is she talented at? What does she work hard at? Nothing! But yet she is a multi-millionaire, and so is a bunch of other girls out there. They're making a crap ton of money off of this crap. And I'm not even mad at the females. If somebody's going to be stupid enough and is willing to pay you that absurd amount of money for your goods, I guess you could call it, go right ahead. I can't be mad at the females, but you know who I am mad at? The men or whoever is paying for this. Like seriously, who is paying for this? Do you understand how down bad you got to be in life to subscribe to an OnlyFans? And the saddest part about it is there's people right now watching this that are subscribed to people's OnlyFans. They're not going to admit it, but they are. It's not even women, it's men, and weird men at that are giving these girls not thousands, but millions and millions of dollars. And what's happening is when you get a lot of money in a short amount of time, it doesn't build character, it builds ego. Look, let's keep it real, and I'm only talking about this because mostly guys watch this channel, but we do have some girls here and there. Is Ruby Rose, Karina, whoever that does all this OnlyFans crap and people simp over, are they pretty looking girls? Yes. If you think they're not pretty, I don't know what to tell you. I guess you just don't like women. However, here's what I am going to say, and I want you to listen and hear me out. If you are one of those people going on Twitter saying random crap like this and you're simping over them and praising them, whatever you want to call it. I don't even think you've ever talked to a female in your life, or a good looking one at that. I refuse to believe if you're one of these guys that praise these women like that, you've never talked to a good looking female in your life, because I'm telling you right now, they're a dime a dozen. They're everywhere. And if you disagree with that and say, Matt, they're not everywhere, well, I hate to tell you, they're probably just hiding from you, you weirdo. Of course, if you don't travel outside of your city or your state, you're not going to see many, but I'm telling you right now, if you travel to Florida, California, New York, go to any state, go to a different country, you'll see and you'll be like, oh yeah, dang, Matt was right. There is a bunch of great looking females. That's my rant for the day. I didn't want it to be that long, but it is what it is. It happens. Anyways, let's get on to the main topic of this video, Mr. Bronny James. So yesterday, Mr. Bronny James had a Bronny James moment. He did a play and it was trending all over the internet. What's new? But this one was a little bit different from prior ones we have seen. He almost caught a body on a kid, and if you slow it down and look at it, I'm not going to do it because you'd have to slow it down to like 0.10. The reason the ball actually came out of the goal was because Bronny's own hand knocked it out. So seemingly, Bronny almost caught a body and got fouled, and it was an awesome play. Now, to you watching this, you're like, okay, Matt, whatever, what's the big deal? It's just a normal guy in AAU missing a dunk. Well, number one, you'd be wrong on that because it's Bronny. He's not a normal guy. And two, you gotta actually watch the games to understand this. Bronny is taking huge leaps and bounds. You know it's becoming a problem, and I never had this problem, and I don't think many of you have had this. When you have to duck your head because you're scared you're going to hit the backboard. That is where we're getting to in Bronny's career. He is literally having to duck his head so he doesn't hit it on the backboard. Oh man, the problems of being beyond and super athletic. I wish I had that problem in high school. The one thing that intrigues me with Mr. Bronny is the older he gets, the more it seems like he's growing into his body and getting more comfortable. It's really awesome when you think about it. It's the same thing with LaMelo Ball. We're watching him grow into the player he's eventually going to become in the NBA. The one thing I noticed in Bronny's game over the past several months, and I thought it was crazy until I saw some other people talking about it, is Bronny, it appears to seem, he has gotten more athletic. Like I said, I thought I was crazy and I thought I was tripping, but I saw some other people say the same thing. For example, this tweet says, Bronny athleticism has taken a leap since last summer. It's clear as day too. And that tweet got about 70 likes, and I was like, okay, I am glad I'm not the only one who noticed this. And also, here's another good tweet. Bronny is a definition of a late bloomer. It's good because when it comes together, he'll already have the elite IQ and the fundamentals to go with it. Another outstanding tweet. Now, you may think Bronny's not so good, not so great, whatever, but there's one thing he can't deny. He does have high basketball IQ. He sees everything on the court. It always looks like he's a couple steps ahead, just like his father, LeBron. Of course, though, it's Bronny. Anytime there's something going on with him, you're always going to have a few people hating on him. For example, I saw a bunch of comments like this. If it was another player, you wouldn't have posted this. I would agree with that 100%, but here's my counter argument. Of course they wouldn't post it because it's not LeBron James' son. We're talking about Bronny. Why do all these hoop mixtape companies post about it? Because it's Bronny and people want to see what's going on. I always find it so funny when I see comments like that because, well, duh, they're not going to post it because nobody cares if it's just an average player doing that. We're talking about Bronny James. The truth of the matter is people care about this guy and they want to see what's going on. I saw some more comments and this one caught my eye. Although this person is trolling, I was like, hold on, wait a minute. This person said right here, LeDNA, and that is 100% true. What everybody has to understand and realize, and I have to remind myself this, every athlete is different. One athlete may peak when they're 13 or 14, the other may peak when they're 18 or 20. You just never know. However, with Bronny, it looks like he's starting to hit his strides and he's peaking at the right time. Just like that comment said, the DNA, it's starting to kick in. Call me crazy, but I think Bronny will only continue to get bigger, stronger, and faster. I'm absolutely loving what I see out of this kid. And another thing I want to say, and I know I've said it before, but I want to say it again, I also love his humble attitude. I like to see a cocky athlete here and there like Johnny Manziel or Baker Mayfield because it's entertaining, but there's just something about the humble hooper or humble athlete. You can't beat them. I love it, man, but I am very curious. Let me know what you think about everything we talked about down below. But peace, man.